Welcome back, guys. Today we'll look at Euro US dollar. The question is, should you exit now or should you wait for higher levels to exit? Let's start with the monthly chart. Very few people look at the monthly chart, and this is actually quite important because recently something has happened which no one is talking about. Look at this. If I draw this trend line was valid from 1985. As you can see, we are seeing a clear breakdown of this trend line, so this is an alarming situation. Price is trying to recover from this point, as on the monthly you can see RSI went to 25, and this generally has represented with a very good buying opportunity. Just to take a look at few examples, this was one of them recently, giving us 17%. Same over here, look at this one, around 80% pump. So yes, this has been a good entry point, and this happened at the price of 0.975 roughly, but the question is what is going to happen next. So for that, first we need to mark up some key areas. For example, this level is actually important. Why? Of course, we saw a bounce from here. Look at all this action available. This is 0.96 roughly. Look at this action and a pump from here also. So yes, 0.96 important level, but that is in the past. Next important level is roughly 1.06. If you look over here, look at all this pump that was happening from this price point. This area was resistance before, and again you can see some action even over here, some small pump available, and then from here major pump we saw from 1.06. so yes, this is an important level, but currently we are at 1.07, so we have passed this level. The next very important level is 1.15. now this is the very important level, and I am thinking that price might go up to 1.15 in the next few weeks, and then we might see a rejection from here. Look at 1.15. what happened? All of this rejection happened over here. Tried to find support in this area, again tried to find some support in this area and resistance over here. So 1.15 being a very important level, there is quite the chance that we might see a pump towards this point, where you can see this long-term trend line is also at 1.15. so yes, this will be an important target and a very important resistance. Current RSI on the monthly is sitting at 46.6. so yes, there is a lot of scope in the RSI to go up towards 1.15 level. Also, if we zoom in, you can see this red line over here, this green line, this purple line, so they are all around the 1.15. all the moving averages are around 1.15 level. Another important consideration is that once we have broken this trend line, which means a new trend might be starting, and we need to identify that. So if we look at this, connecting all the tops, you can see all these rejections happening over here, and once again telling us 1.15 level being very important. Also, the point of control, which is known as an area of high volume, is also around the same 1.15 mark. So very important resistance. Quite the chance we might pump into 1.15 and then reject from here. Let's quickly jump over to the weekly chart also. The story is changing a bit when we jump to the weekly chart. As you can see, weekly RSI sitting at 65. So we are reaching overbought region. There might be a small pump possible, maybe 1.09, 1.08, and then there might be some cool down happening back to 1.04, 1.03, and then market might try to pump from here. But yes, on the weekly we are seeing that we are reaching the overbought region, so might be difficult to sustain the 1.06 support that we had identified before. Also, the 50 moving average in green is sitting at 1.085 roughly. So yes, this will be an important resistance in the short term. Let's quickly jump over to the daily chart also. We can see that the price is finding it difficult to cross the 200 moving average in red over here, confirming what we are saying earlier, that yes, this zone is presenting us with some resistance. So there might be a retest of previous levels, and then price might to continue upwards. For now, this is finding resistance at the 200 moving average. In the short term, you can look over to the left also. This area is forming a double top pattern. So yes, quite the chance that we might see a drop towards lower levels. We might try to find support and then continue upwards towards the major level of 1.15. so yeah, there might be some small movements in this area, but the key level to keep an eye on is the 1.15 level. You can see the intersection of the two long-term trend lines that I showed you. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are we heading towards 1.15, or there might be a full drop towards 0.9596 level again, and then price might try to pump from here? And as always, markets are extremely volatile. If you're actively trading, please don't forget to use proper risk management. Thank you for watching.